YouTube and everyone, guys and girls, whatever. I just want to say some stuff because I feel like I need to say some stuff. So today Charlie was not having a good day today. I think it's one of her worst days for pining. But it's bound to get worse before it gets better. She has to get it out of the system. Probably needs like reassurance and a bit of support from me to help her, to reassure her that whatever happened, whatever money is, I'm still here for you and I'm still taking care of you. That doesn't change anything. So I told her that a couple times a day, and I know I'm not really a big thing, I'm not moaning that way, but I think she was a bit attached to him as well, because it's bound to be. She saw him 24/7. And our brothers do have a big strong bond. Today when I turned up, she was she was out of her patch, so she was like in the bigger patch near the field gate, which she often crawled under because the fencing wasn't down. She must have crawled under her gate, the fencing. I was expecting that today. I thought today she's probably gonna either ruin a fence or she's crawled under. I was knowing far well what she's usually like. I heard neighing today, not pining neigh, so I know the difference between a neigh, so neighs are more pining than neighing for me and someone. So she was pining, she was lying down near Moni's old poo pile, a dog pile, and just sniffing his shit because she wants the smell of him and she's after that sort of thing. Then she was licking Moni's old hay net, sniffing it as well. So she's after the scent of him. She's acting like Moni has died, because horses wouldn't know the difference. They wouldn't know the difference in that way. So she's acting like she's pining, she's acting like she's grieving as well, which it's bound to happen. Tomorrow I want to see if I can just use Moni's old saddle pad, which it's gonna be a tough one to see and a tough one to nose and smell, even though humans can smell stuff, because I have nose. I'm trying to be obvious here. Use his old saddle pad to get it out of her barn, and yeah, and hopefully put my emotions at rest, because with her you have to put their emotions at your rest. You have to shut off your own emotions and help her out. I might get her to like have a sniff of it, to maybe have a rub it on her so she knows when it's sent she's after, when it's sent in a minute. She's, even though it's not him, but she's after his scent. I've heard some people do that. They get stuff like that they can use when they're grieving or pining, their after smell. So she's not completely off her food. She's eating 1 bag of hay a day, but I don't know how long it takes for one hay. She's not wanting food bottle at the minute, so I just took a whole food bottle off today for like do a hay day, since you're after more hay than that. I would like to get down to 2 hay nets a day like we usually would do, but she's just eating 1 hay net, and then she leaves the second one alone. So tomorrow I've got to pay vet bill off completely, just in case of colic or anything else, because she could be heading towards colic, like mild colic, or she could be, sometimes it can take a couple of days for colic symptoms to settle in, to start showing up, I should say. So I'll be watching her a couple of days, watching her and keep an eye on her. And also next week I'm hoping to get her some into routine, so do something with her, try and change her mind, like trying to make an impression on her or something. What's the word? Focus her mind on something. That was it. That was a word. I'm hoping routine, do something with her, and reassure her as well that I'm still here. I'm still taking care of you, and try to reassure her like I'm still here. So that's what she was like today. And I'm hoping she doesn't get colic or anything, because I don't want colic. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow's alright. I've not got anything on tomorrow, I don't think. I've got dentist at some point, but I don't know when. Try and sit in a field with her for a few minutes and try to give her some bit of company. Try using menthol scent. Try and see if she'll have a sniff of it. Reassure her that I'm still here, I'm still taking care of you. And try to give her some bit of company as well. And if she does want to do something, try and get her to focus on something. But yeah. Right, in this notepad I have my course notes and advice, what my tutors told me, any notes I need to do, or notes on my stories I wrote by myself. On the front page I have my character information, like questions, or I should say character profiles. Like, when I think of a character, I like answering all these questions and like knowing all them all, because it builds a character profile for me and I know about this character, and it just helps the layout of the story, like the storyline of the story part of it. And so I'm going to read you the questions I asked myself for this character profile. Any character profile, I should say. Name, age, occupation, family members, personality traits, which like what this character's like. Is it honest, friendly, kind, caring, stuff like that. Character history, like a bit of a character background on the character. But I won't say too much, I don't want to give too much away for like a spoiler. I don't want to give a spoiler, but it's just enough character background for me to know where this character comes from and a bit of a past of this character. And physical traits, which always a tough one for me. Biggest fear, biggest motivator, like what motivates this character in life, like a motto. What does this character have a motto that he uses in difficult situations? It's he or she puts in. I'm saying is right. Things she likes, thing he or she dislikes. Where does he or live? What kind of music does this character like? What does this character likes about him or herself? Her favourite memory or his favourite memory? Most traumatic life event? What is he or she most prized possession? Like, this character have a prized possession that you can't live without, or it has to have, something like that. So it could be like family keys, family family house that's been in the generations. It could be an old teddy bear. It's whatever you have to think, like, what would his character hang on to? Like, if this character and all his family has been burnt in the house, like, what would his character hang on to most? It could be like a gift. It could be something like that. So, what is her or his favourite food? What is most interesting about his character? What does his character voice sound like? So that one is a tough one. You gotta think about what voice does his character sound like. Like, it could be a metaphor or something. Does his character have like a high pitched voice? Does it have a soft voice? Does it have like a subtle voice? It could be anything like that. That doesn't always help with profiles though, but it just like gives a feeling to, like, if the character said something, you know what his character voice would sound like. But in each situation, the voices can change. Use 5 words to describe this character. So it's like, if a reader read a story, like, what was that reader describe this character to someone who may not have read the story, and you're recommending his character, or you like this character, what will that reader like about it? Like, 5 words could be, you gotta think, like, if you have like a favourite character in the story, what would you describe that character as? Would you describe that character as funny, good sense of humour, bad taste in fashion, or something like that? So that can be a tricky one, because you gotta pitch yourself as a reader. You have to pitch yourself as, like, you're reading your story. What 5 words would you describe this character as? But every reader's different. They all have opinions. Brief history. So you're thinking about, it's similar to the character history, but you want a bit more into brief part of it. So it could be like, this character had a bad past. Like, you could describe past events that made his character who he or she is like. So if this character had like trusted people so many times and they all let this character down, maybe that event made her or him to the point where this character finds it hard to trust new people, or ask for help, because this character's been let down so many times. It doesn't rely on people anymore. It relies on him or herself more because of this. So it could be anything like that. So that's the profiles questions I usually ask myself, and sometimes I jot down things, like, I jot down the answers, so it just helps me to, when I'm writing from this character point of view, or when I'm writing involve this character, like any scenes involve this character, I would think, like, if it comes to the point where another character asks this character like a favourite memory question, you will know the answer to, because you look back on your profile, like, this is your favourite memory, so that's it. Because, like, if you have so many characters in a story and you're writing a big storyline with drama and stuff like that, it can be very, you can forget things, or you can make new ideas up and think, no, you gotta stick to an idea because this reader knows these questions, and you have to stick to one idea. Especially you mentioned it before, and like, you go back onto it and you realise you put something different down. it's made it easier. And like personality, you can write this character like, if you have this character a good sense of humour and friendly, then you really think like this character's gonna be funny. So you gotta have some funny things to say, like yeah, what I was trying to say now. It just like helps planning things out. Like if this character has a scene or this character shows up suddenly, and you have to think like, you can look back on your profile of this character and be able to plan this character out right and stick to profile. It just helps me. I don't know why, but it does. So this is my profile things. Now if I think of a new character, like if I mention a new character that hasn't been mentioned before, I'll ask myself these kind of questions and picture, and also it just helps. So apart from Charlie today, I'm going to be keeping an eye on tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow, if it's less windy and less cold, I can wrap up more tomorrow, because I'm going to put my gloves on and make sure I do. I hope it's less windy. So I keep an eye on her and just be around her as well, and just let her know that I'm still here, no matter what. And I know it might not make a big difference, but it might make a little difference. It might make her snap out of it. She needs to. It's like us humans. We need to get over something, so we need to let it out and then get over it over time. So I'm just hoping it doesn't get any worse. She's not for food, she's not for water, and she's still alert. She's still alert. She's not alert, so that's a good sign. But I'll just keep an eye on the next few days, maybe a month. Depends on how long right brain takes, because she has a right brain this way, so depends how long it takes for her to let go. But if she does need some company, even though it's not going to be Merlin, she might refuse the company of Shetland. Might get a Shetland, but that's if she. But she could refuse his company because it's not the same. So I was playing by ear today. I was playing by ear with her and just see how she goes. I don't feel that bad now. I feel a bit empty, but especially when you go to the field and or you see his and stuff in the barn, it's like you're reminded of back then, of him. So it's getting better each day, which is a good thing. I can't get any hair colour this week, so I'm hoping, and I'm moving to showing, but I'm just hoping to last another week before I get hair colour, because I know roots are showing. Because when you look closely and you pull some hair away, you can see some roots. I hate seeing roots not coloured, not matching. I hate it. Or especially coloured fades, like I need some colour. Bye.